The world spun, a dizzying carousel of blurred faces and fleeting moments. He felt adrift, a lone ship on a vast churning sea. Every step forward felt like a stumble back. He was lost, trapped in a labyrinth of his own making. He craved direction, a guiding star in the suffocating darkness. But the path ahead remained shrouded in a perpetual fog. He reached out, grasping at shadows, his heart a knot of yearning and despair. Hope, once a flickering candle, threatened to be extinguished by the icy breath of defeat. He tried. Again and again he picked himself up from the dust. Each time his resolve felt a little weaker, the taste of failure a little more bitter. The world seemed to mock his efforts, each attempt met with a resounding thud of disappointment. He chased shadows, chasing dreams that dissolved like mist upon his touch. The echoes of almost and not quite reverberated through his soul, a constant reminder of his shortcomings. Doubt, a venomous serpent, coiled itself around his heart, squeezing the life out of his aspirations. In the depths of his despair, a flicker, a whisper of something beyond the suffocating darkness. He lifted his eyes, dust-streaked and tear-stained, searching for the source. Could it be? A glimmer of hope in this desolate landscape? He stumbled towards it, drawn to its warmth like a moth to a flame. The word faith echoed in the silence of his mind, a beacon cutting through the fog of his despair. He clung to it, a lifeline in a sea of doubt. He looked up, a silent plea escaping his lips. Time, an unyielding tide, continued its relentless march. Seasons turned, painting the world in hues of emerald, gold and crimson, yet his inner landscape remained a desolate grey. Lines etched themselves onto his face, a roadmap of a life spent searching. The weight of years pressed down on him, a heavy cloak woven from regrets and what-ifs. Yet the glimmer remained, a tiny ember refusing to be extinguished. His faith, tested by time and tribulation, became his anchor. He held fast, whispering prayers into the void. He stumbled, falling into the chasm of his own despair. The darkness here was absolute, a crushing weight threatening to obliterate him. He was lost, swallowed whole by the abyss. Years of struggle, of hope and despair culminated in this moment of utter surrender. He closed his eyes, accepting the darkness. Is this the end? He thought, his last grip on hope slipping away. Then a touch. A hand, strong and warm, clasped his own. He opened his eyes, his vision filled with a blinding light. He looked up into the face of... Words failed him. He had spent a lifetime lost in the shadows, searching for a way out. And in the depths of his despair, when all hope seemed lost, he found it. He was being lifted, pulled from the abyss into the embrace of something far greater than himself. He was home,